some water today. Make sure you're drinking some water. Are you drinking water? Are you drinking water? That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. If you're in the Maryland area, it is tax-free until the end. I think today might have been the last day of tax-free. Tax-free gets some back to school clothes, tax-free. Back to school tax-free clothes. You know what I'm saying? You wanna get some new fits tax-free? You feel me? I had to let y'all know right quick. Maryland sucks. All right. All right. Ducky, do you have merch? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, guys. I just dropped some new merch on the website. It's for pre-order. All right. The new merch for pre-order on the website, dog. It's I want to say there's a Bumbleclot tee up there, like the Friends one that I always wear. A Smile tee. Brought that one back, and that might be it for now. That might be it. But yes, sir. Yes, sir. Something light. DuckyDee.store if you want to go ahead and check that out. Anything else happening? That's about it. That's about it. About it. FNAF time. We got one more video, don't we, chat? We got one more video, but we're getting to FNAF today. We definitely are. I promise. I just said it. I used the P word. But we got one more vid.
Seem to consistently break.
Should we do it? Should we do it? We gotta do it. Why Naruto feels so damn good to watch. Why Naruto feels so damn good to watch. Why is this such a great show? Why can I not stop binging? Why do I feel like a fiend? Why? What is it doing to me? I can't help myself. Why do I love Sasuke? Why every time he comes on the screen, I start edging. Sasuke! Why? Watch? We gotta watch it. No? What do you mean, no watch? Wait,
Your
really?
meat be soggy the way you be on it all the time.
20 votes on no watch. Anybody trying to watch you glaze? All right, look. Let's watch 5 minutes of it and see what it is, chat. Let's watch 5 minutes and see what's popping. 5 minutes, dog. 5 minutes. I'm gonna force you to watch 5 minutes. I don't care. I'm forcing it on you. I'm forcing it on you. I'm forcing it. I'm forcing it.
In 2018, Marvel released the first part of its conclusion to the decade-long Infinity Saga, titled Infinity War.
Yeah.
In this film, the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy unite to thwart Thanos' mission of gathering the 6 Infinity Stones, as the big bad purple man intends to decimate half of all life in the universe with the power of the stones. After more than 2 hours of a high-paced thrill ride, we see Thanos manage to complete the gauntlet, but Thor uses his newly formed weapon to deal what the audience believes to be a killing blow to the monster, only for this to happen.
Such that who would be the powerhouse in the Avengers? Who would be the powerhouse in the Avengers? Thor or the Hulk? Right, that's a hard one. No, Iron Man is not the powerhouse. Iron Man is clearly the brains of the operation. But like, because you gotta remember, the powerhouse isn't just somebody who's super strong. It's somebody who's also the heart, somebody who brings the team together, somebody who's consistent, reliable, while the main character is trying to fight the main bad guy, right? So I think when there's a lot of characters, when there's a lot of like bad guys, you'd call that powerhouse. I think it'd be Thor, right? Because in Avengers Infinity War, right, when they were getting ran over, Thor's the one who came in with the lightning freaking strike. It's got to be Thor. I don't know if Hulk is taking on a whole bunch of people.
Believe the gauntlet, but Thor uses his newly formed weapon to deal what the audience believes to be a killing blow to the monster, only for this to happen.
I'm talking about the powerhouse archetype.
We see the majority of our beloved heroes, including almost the entirety of the Guardians and even the teenage Peter Parker, dissolve into dust.
My goat.
We see the defeated reaction of our heroes, and the movie abruptly ends. This feeling of loss, defeat, grief, and shock would linger with fans of the series for an entire year until the release of Avengers Endgame in 2019. A movie which would see our heroes wrestling with these negative emotions and attempting to do something about these feelings by bringing back their fallen allies. After a journey filled with its own narrative closures and even greater losses for our heroes, they managed to reforge the Infinity Gauntlet and restore half of the galaxy's living beings. However, their time travel escapades managed to bring back an old enemy. After extensive fighting, our heroes seem all but defeated, and yet the fearless leader, Captain America, stands against an unbeatable army before this happens.
Captain Sam, can you hear me? On your left.
It's only been 2 minutes, Chad. You gotta be honest, this shit is kind of good. This shit is kind of good, dude. It's only been 2 minutes and this shit is kind of good. Be honest. Be honest. Be honest. Be honest. Shit is kind of popping off. More? Come on, dude. Lock in. Real gang shit. Real gang shit. Ooh. Dee. Wakanda forever. R.I.P. a goat.
If you're like me, there is an immediate chill that runs down your spine. This moment is special. In this moment, we see the labors of what our heroes were fighting against, the war against loss and grief, unfold into a moment of hope and victory, as if everything that was wrong in the world has finally been set right again, even before the climactic battle. It generates a unique feeling, something that is
like
only
euphoria.
achievable through real investment in a narrative that sees the toils of characters we are invested in lead to their best possible outcome. This feeling is called catharsis.
That's what it is.
Catharsis comes from the Greek word katharsis, which means purification or cleansing, and is often—
Oh, that's why. Because even my heart was just feeling good right now. Oh my God. I felt that in there. It felt like I was like being hugged. A warm hug. With soft classical music in the background. And somebody was just saying, "You're amazing, Devontae. You're amazing." You know, it just felt good.
catharsis invested in lead to their best possible outcome. This feeling is called catharsis. Catharsis comes from the Greek word katharsis, which means purification or cleansing, and is often associated with the cleansing and purging of thoughts and emotions through expression, aimed at achieving a renewed and restored emotional state. In the composition of dramatic narratives, the term refers to the art of developing negative emotions in an audience, and subsequently expelling them in a way to achieve a higher happiness. The hero's return in Endgame, Gandalf arriving at sunrise, Aragorn charging at the Black Gate, Luke Skywalker sparing his father, Vader saving his son, Maverick's unauthorized flight. Pretty much the entire third act of Godzilla -1, which, I gotta say, that movie still doesn't get enough credit. That's one of the best films ever made. All of these moments present a situation where the negative emotional buildup is dramatically exhumed, and the audience receives a purification of their own negative emotions. These moments of catharsis, when properly earned, are the highest points of a narrative, and the best narratives continuously achieve this peak of catharsis. Every example I have given up to this point comes from movies. This is because catharsis is easier to achieve in a movie format than in, say, a show format, where there's a significantly longer narrative. In a movie, that catharsis, although it can be reached multiple times, really only needs to be achieved once, due to the short length of the narrative. In a show, however, catharsis needs to be continuously achieved, or else the emotional core of the narrative will begin to fall apart, and the momentum can slowly fade until a viewer loses investment for not receiving the emotional release they came to the narrative for. I'm looking at you, Walking Dead.
Oh, wow.
There is one show, however, that I look back on as unique in its ability to continuously rise to this narrative peak over the course of an exceptionally long period of time. 700 episodes, in fact.
Ooh.
That show is Naruto. Beginning as a serialized manga and weekly show.
My heart just, it warmed. It warmed hearing the tune. It warmed, dog. And that show is not, hey, right at 5 minutes, chat. Right at 5 minutes. Hey, what do you think? What do you think? Oh, that got good. That got good, dude. That got good. We have to see. We have to see how this show was consistently able to do this. Huh? We have to see how this show was consistently able to make you feel good. He just said that is not an easy thing to do. So many shows try and can't. It's mostly seen in movies, but Naruto has been able to make us all feel catharsis. That feeling we oh so love when it shows up on our screen. That feeling that makes us feel warm inside, giddy, motivated.
Is Naruto. Beginning as a serialized manga and weekly Shonen Jump in September of 1999, the show would first premiere on October of 2002, and the Naruto brand would go on to become one of the most iconic anime and arguably fictional brands in the
of all time.
The series follows the journey of Naruto Uzumaki, a young ninja who dreams of becoming the strongest ninja and leader of his village, known as the Hokage. When I think back on this show, there's this welling up of emotions I get. And reminiscing on my time watching the show brings about a question. What is it about this show that, for lack of a better term, hits so different? I've watched many shows, yet no shows seem to consistently bring about that same.
Lucky, I watched Naruto too, but bro, 28 minutes, yes. Yes, I watched 24 hours. I watched 24 hours, nigga. I'll watch it until I'm dead, nigga. It's so good. Bro, lost 20 viewers, nigga. I'll lose them all. Bro, I don't think you understand. There's this warmth hitting. I'm not even trying to be like I'm not even trying to be funny, dog. You think because I'm yelling in the mic and I'm laughing that I'm really being funny, but there's something that's warming my heart about this video right now, and I don't want to turn it off. I just can't. I can't. Bro said, go be your meat and come back. I can't breathe. Ducky, get off the drugs. Oh my god. Like, I watched One Piece and I'm caught up, but I still don't glaze it like you and Nerd. No, it's just so good. It's just so good. It's just so good, dude.
This show that, for lack of a better term, hits so different. I've watched many shows, yet no show seemed to consistently bring about that same emotional high that this show brought me to time and again. Only upon reflection and research did I conclude that Naruto continuously establishes earned moments of extravagant catharsis in a way I have yet to experience from a show since. In this video, I'm going to explore 3 narrative arcs from the show that demonstrates the pattern of cathartic buildup and release that is so consistently achieved.
This shit
in the
turning you
story.
on? No, it's
If you
just
made it this far,
it's
and have
making
not
me
watched
feel
Naruto,
good.
Yet you like some of the
In
other
another
media
way.
I brought up, or are simply encouraged by what you're hearing, I encourage you to take the time to watch at least some of the show.
I
which
will.
hopefully
Oh, I
inspire
will.
you to watch all of it.
I will.
It's a long watch.
I'll watch it.
But if
I'll
you're
watch
looking
it for
the
you.
experience of catharsis I've described, I would say you should at least give it the time of day to allow it to do that for you. If you have watched it and are at this point, it's likely because you have a similar nostalgia around this show, and hopefully I can demonstrate why exactly that is. And with all of that out of the way, let's explore why Naruto is the most cathartic.
Chat, stop, bro. I'm not beating it, bro. I'm not. It's not that, like, just because somebody feels good, it doesn't mean you have to instantly go to sex. I feel good. You feel warm. It's like a Christmas day. You woke up. You're like, oh my god, the presents are here. Does that get you horny? No, it's like, oh my god, it's just so amazing. I don't want to stop.
With all of that out of the way, let's explore why Naruto is the most cathartic show that I have ever watched. Naruto's story begins in his infancy, where the 4th Hokage of the Hidden Leaf Village seals a 9-tailed fox demon inside of an infant Naruto in order to save the village from said demon, at the cost of the Hokage's life.
Look at the
By the
goats,
time
Dad.
Naruto is 12, he is an
the goat.
immature prankster orphan, with a great deal of individuals in the Hidden Leaf Village disliking him, due to both his obnoxious personality, as well as their distrust of the fox demon inside of him. However, it's apparent Naruto behaves this way because he desires the attention and affection he lacks as an orphan, something which likely plays into his ultimate goal from the very beginning of the series, to become Hokage, the leader and greatest ninja of the Hidden Leaf Village. To become a ninja, he is trained by Kakashi Hatake, alongside his teammates Sakura Haruno and Sasuke Uchiha, the latter of which he has continuous rivalry with throughout the series, as Sasuke's depressive and brutish personality clashes with Naruto's boisterous and high-energy one. Together, the 3 of them form Team 7. For their first mission, the team is tasked with
getting a whole recap, my nigga?
a bridge builder, back to his home in the Land of Waves. Initially perceived as a simple mission, they soon discover it's fraught with danger. They discover that Gato, a powerful shipping magnate, has seized control of the Land of Waves, bankrupting its people and obstructing efforts to build a vital bridge that could challenge Gato's economic monopoly, which he maintains by using ninja gangs. Thus, Team 7 mission was actually to safeguard and aid the stalled bridge construction. This mission eventually leads the team into conflict with
You're the MHA fan equivalent to Naruto? Bro, I don't even glaze.
2 individuals.
Hold on. Hold on, dog. I just dropped my whole shit. Chad, I can't get the fucking shit off. Hold on. What happened, dude? My nigga. What did I do? I can't click anything. It's a miracle. What the fuck is going on? What's the button to bring back down your thing? What's the button? To bring back down all F4, alright. Chat. I'm serious, dog. I've been sitting here clicking up for a little minute. Not all F4, F11. I think that's it. Is it all F4? Am I in? Do I need to all F4 this shit? No, chat. Control W. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Oh, nigga, I'm about to open up my damn porn tab. It's your Windows button. All right, we got something up now. Bro, I'm over here showing my money? Like, dog, what kind of humble movement is that? Like, you don't do that, man. Can't let these niggas know. They be pocket watching. Bro, what the fuck? They gonna stop donating, dude. How you supposed to scam? Okay, look. We figured it out, chat. We figured it out. Alright, dude. What happened to our video, chat? We gotta go back. It was getting good. Should we finish it? Should we finish it? Hello? It was getting good. Was it not getting good? Please, let's finish it, chat. Please. This one time. This I won't do. All right. If you let me finish it, I won't glaze. If you let me finish it. If you all right, hear me out. Hear me out. Oh, if you let me finish it right now. All right, for 7 days.
Do Control plus Shift plus W.
Huh. If you let me finish it right now for 7 days, I can't say Naruto at all. All right, and if I do, it's $1. If I do, it's $1. I can't even say the word Naruto. It's a dollar in the swear jar. All right, and how much ever we come up on, I'll donate it all to the chat. Let me finish it, chat. Watch it on your own time. I'm gonna forget. This is my own time. No wonder everybody hates him. He's taking the swing all day when other kids want to play on it. No wonder he has no friends. Cole said no. All right. Just for that, I'm extra glazing Naruto all week. All right. Just for that, I'm extra glazing. $5. I'm not rich, dude.
Don't torture us like Eli did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, come on, come on. No Naruto, no Naruto for the whole week. For the whole week. Wow, no. Deal. Chat said finish. The word said finish.
Two individuals who are assisting Got's mission actually to safeguard and aid the stalled bridge construction. This mission eventually leads the team into conflict with two individuals who are assisting Gato, Zabuza and Haku. Zabuza is a rogue ninja from the Hidden Mist Village, known for his exceptional skill in assassination and combat, as he operates as a mercenary for hire. Haku is a young shinobi from the Land of Water who serves as Zabuza's devoted apprentice and surrogate son. Haku's loyalty to Zabuza is unwavering, driven by a deep-seated gratitude for Zabuza rescuing him from a life of loneliness and persecution. But Zabuza never returns this devotion with any affection of his own. All of this conflict eventually leads to a final confrontation. During this battle, Sasuke sacrifices himself to protect Naruto, and Naruto unleashes the power of the nine-tailed fox demon in response, allowing him to defeat Haku, with Naruto choosing to spare Haku's life, despite the perceived loss of Sasuke. As Kakashi battles Zabuza.
Chat, we're almost there. Relax. It's just going through a quick recap. I spend my money here to support you just for you to glaze Naruto all stream, please. I don't even glaze.
Haku sacrifices himself to save Zabuza, which causes Zabuza to reflect on his relationship with Haku after Naruto berates him for manipulating the pure-hearted Haku towards his own ends. Zabuza breaks down and proceeds to defeat Gato himself, ending the conflict and redeeming Zabuza. Sasuke manages to survive, much to the joy of Team 7, and as Zabuza lay dying, Kakashi lies Haku down next to him.
Oh my goodness.
And Zabuza dies hoping
just
to
a
see
whole,
Haku
just
in
a
the
full
afterlife.
ending. A
As
full
Team 7
heartwarming
leaves their mission
ending!
Tazuna declares that the bridge would forever be known as the Great Naruto Bridge, symbolizing the resilience and hope that Naruto instilled in the town as Naruto cries with gratitude. From the very beginning of Naruto's story,
Alright,
we are
now you got to watch a Naruto slander video and debunk every point the video say.
Alright, add that to the list on the bet then, this week.
encouraged to empathize with his pain and loneliness, along with his desire for recognition and pursuit of greatness, hoping that it will finally bring the happiness Naruto is looking for. Through this arc, we receive catharsis in his ability to make use of the nine-tailed demon, which has caused him so much pain, in order to protect his friends. We also see Naruto's desperate desire for others' affection begin to show what a mature formation of those emotions could look like. Mercy, demonstrated when he spares Haku's life, a mercy which would significantly assist in the resolution of the plot. Zabuza stands juxtaposed to Naruto's loneliness, having a relationship with Haku that Naruto could only dream of. But Zabuza managed to neglect this relationship, which leads to the speech from Naruto following Haku's sacrifice. This lashing out from Naruto manages to resolve the conflict by changing Zabuza's perspective, leading to his redemption.
How could you?
This moment leads to catharsis in
They
two
devoted their
different
whole life to you.
First, the pain that Zabuza caused Haku, as well as others, is purified in his redemptive actions and final acknowledgement of Haku's love with his own. Secondly, Naruto's pain from his own loneliness gives him a desire for the love others have to offer, and that desire leads to his own gratitude and love for others, which is the root of his mercy. We receive catharsis by finding meaning in Naruto's pain through his ability to love so deeply that it moves others to redemption, an ability he otherwise would not have had he not experienced great loneliness. This empathetic ability also shows itself with Sasuke's sacrifice. Up to this point, Sasuke has been a bully and a rival to Naruto in nearly every way, surpassing Naruto in skill and demeaning him at every opportunity. However, we do see brief points where Naruto is able to break down Sasuke's wall, and those moments all come to a head when he steps in front of the needles, which are intended for Naruto. Sasuke describes the move as instinctual, and we feel the deep meaning of Naruto's friendship to Sasuke on a level even he can't understand.
Power of friendship, Jack. The power of friendship, man.
And although more negative emotions are provoked by his supposed death, there is a great relief to know that there is a deep care for Naruto somewhere inside of Sasuke. All of this leads to Naruto's first time ever being recognized with the naming of the bridge, moving him to tears. This arc demonstrates this show's greatest strength: the use of the negative emotions of grief, loneliness, and rejection to bring catharsis through love, friendship, and redemption. This arc, however, was only a minuscule precursor to the scale with which these themes would play out later in the narrative.
The point or don't finish the video, you got to decade it a whole stream, play horror games of chat choosing.
Are you wildin' now? Pain.
As Naruto's adventures continue, he meets a man named Jiraiya, a legendary ninja who would eventually become his teacher. And, skipping over some rather significant events, the two would go off to train together for multiple years, causing a time skip in the story. Over the course of these years, Naruto would also come into conflict with a mysterious group named the Akatsuki, who are eventually revealed to be led by an individual named Pain. Pain was originally known as Nagato, and alongside his friends Konan and Yahiko, grew up as orphans in the war-torn Hidden Rain village, where they endured immense suffering and hardship. Jiraiya eventually discovers the trio. Believing in their potential to bring about great peace, he trains them in the ninja way. Tragically, Yahiko's death led Nagato down a dark path, manipulated by outside forces to pursue power and control. Nagato adopted the alias Pain and formed the Akatsuki organization, initially aimed at achieving peace through forceful means. Eventually, many years later, Jiraiya would attempt to find and bring an end to his old pupil's plans, but would fall in battle, a loss which would deeply impact Naruto. The Akatsuki's plan involved obtaining the nine-tailed fox from inside Naruto, and, as a result, Pain personally attacks the Hidden Leaf village using his 6 paths of pain, which are 6 bodies he personally controls, each with their own individual abilities. Due to these abilities, Pain is a one-man army that brings great destruction to the village, even managing—
What do you mean, Ducky? Shut up. The Jiraiya death was crazy. Jiraiya death, the Neji death, those were serious, dog. And when you first watched it and you thought Kakashi died too?
to kill Kakashi in the battle. Naruto, however, has himself become the most formidable ninja in the village due to—
I hope that's the mouse you saw cross up your ass when you fall asleep tonight, Blackie.
his years of training. He is able to reach new heights during this battle.
This is when he becomes the GOAT.
Pain, eventually confronting the true Nagato, a frail, crippled, and defenseless man. Nagato chastises Naruto for attempting to obstruct his peace initiative, and for doing so with no plan of his own to obtain world peace. Faced with a choice to spare or kill Nagato, Naruto listens to Nagato's story, coming to understand how pain was born of hatred and grief. Thus, choosing to embrace their mentor's teachings, Naruto spares Nagato's life. Nagato is so moved by his interaction with Naruto that he comes to believe in Naruto's potential to achieve peace in the world, and chooses to use the last of his power to resurrect all those lost in the invasion, at the cost of his own life. Naruto, as a result of this, is celebrated by the villagers who had despised him and is acknowledged as a hero.
The ninja way!
This arc to be the cathartic peak of the series. Although this is not quite the end, and narrative threads are obviously left to be handled, our titular character fulfills the internal struggle which has defined him from the beginning of the series. He has become the strongest ninja in the Hidden Leaf Village and won the affection of the villagers. Even more so, he has done so through the love and compassion which was born as a result of his pain. A gesture which saves the lives of everyone pain had killed in the conflict. Something Naruto never even considered when granting Nagato mercy, which makes the catharsis
so good
all the better.
Because you didn't see that
Naruto
part
was the
coming.
better ninja in combat, sure, but his greatest strength is his compassion and his mercy.
His talk no
Brings about
jutsu.
the happiest ending of all, and therefore the greatest sense of cleansing from the negative emotions. Emotions that pain embodied. The art of the happy ending is something that has been sorely missed in the modern age of realism in storytelling. It seems as if every movie and show must have gray characters and gray moral decisions and a complex climate with unforeseeable negative consequences to every good action. This can make for great storytelling, with the first 3 seasons of Game of Thrones as an example. And yet, sometimes there's nothing more realistic than fulfilling the very real desire we have to see good things come to fruition from good actions which are born of good values, especially ones born from the very real pain of life, where pain breeds mercy that triumphs over evil and redemption comes as a result. It's an archetypical tale which quite literally created Western civilization as we know it. This is the catharsis of the character and story of Naruto. Loneliness, rejection, and grief, which is matured into compassion and mercy, which brings about the best possible outcome for the characters and the world. That's catharsis. And we have one more example of how these themes
give it to us.
Continue to play themselves out in a brilliant fashion.
Please give it to us.
Story.
Please. Please. I want it. Give it to me. Give it to me.
At 7.
I'm not on his meat, dog. This is a correct glazing.
At 7 years old, Sasuke emerged as the lone survivor of the Hidden Leaf Village's once mighty Uchiha clan, spared during the massacre orchestrated by his brother Itachi, who deemed Sasuke unworthy to be killed. As a result, Sasuke's ultimate goal in life is to achieve enough power to kill Itachi, something he fails at partway through the series' first act. During a rigorous ninja evaluation aimed at advancing their ninja ranks, Team 7 crosses paths with Orochimaru, a Hidden Leaf exile and former comrade of Jiraiya, who subjects Sasuke to a cursed seal, embedding a shard of his own consciousness into Sasuke. This infusion heightens Sasuke's physical prowess while fostering him with a dark and ruthless demeanor. Sasuke's desire for the strength to help him kill Itachi leads him to seek Orochimaru's power, resulting in his defection from the Hidden Leaf Village. Naruto tries to stop him, leading to a physical confrontation.
The greatest fight. This fight is actually what put me on a Naruto, chat. You know, fun fact. Fun fact, this is how I found out about Naruto. My cousin put me onto this fight and I was like, what is this? Why does that seem like the greatest fight I've ever seen in my life? Now that was the history. That was the history, man. You said it so many times.
The Valley of the End. However, Naruto fails, and Sasuke goes to train with Orochimaru for several years, while Naruto goes off to train with Jiraiya.
See how like that perfectly is set up too? How they just did that light work? Like Sasuke goes to train with one of the Sannin, Naruto goes to train with another Sannin, and then Sakura trains with another Sannin. You know, it's just like, I was like, dog, like, just perfect, dude. Perfect, dude. Perfect, dog. And Sasuke, because he's the darkest of them, trains with the darkest Sannin. It's like, dude.
Despite the for several years, while Naruto goes off to train with Jiraiya. Despite the passage of time, Naruto refuses to give up on Sasuke, believing in their friendship and the potential for Sasuke's redemption. Naruto empathizes with Sasuke's tragic past and understands Sasuke's desire for revenge and power. Naruto sees Sasuke's darkness as a reflection of the pain he carries, rather than pure malice. He sees Sasuke's inner conflict and believes that Sasuke can choose a different path if given the chance. Following his training and after personally killing Orochimaru, Sasuke puts together his own team to find and kill Itachi. During their climactic battle, Itachi succumbs to illness and dies.
Fantastic
After
battle
which,
right here too.
Sasuke encounters Tobi, Itachi's superior, who discloses
This
that
was a
Itachi
beautiful scene
carried
right
out
here, too.
the Uchiha clan's annihilation on the Hidden Leaf Village's orders, sparing Sasuke out of love rather than disdain. Sasuke fails to achieve catharsis and falls deeper down the path of evil, desiring to destroy the Hidden Leaf Village. However, during the Fourth Great Ninja War, Sasuke encounters a resurrected Itachi who assists in turning him away from this path, and Sasuke chooses to defend the Hidden Leaf Village instead. Now reunited by a common enemy, Team 7 battles and seals away an ancient being, saving the ninja world. Sasuke's redemption is not over, however. Sasuke decides he will kill the tailed beasts and become Hokage, and promises to kill the only one who can stop him, Naruto. This is not just a clash of wills, as it is also a clash of ideologies. Sasuke believes the Hokage is one who bears the hatred of others, which is entirely juxtaposed to Naruto's ideological beliefs on what constitutes a good Hokage. Likewise, Sasuke wishes to erase the past by killing the tailed beasts, while Naruto denounces erasing the past, since he has been shaped by his. The final battle, then, is less a battle of power and rather a clash of ideas and beliefs. The entire battle sequence feels like a continuous expulsion of negative energy. Years of pent-up frustration, emotion, and rivalry between these two characters is exhausted from the viewer as the two continue their fight to the bitter end, all occurring in the same background of their original fight so long ago. After a near-death experience, Sasuke awakens to see him and Naruto are both mortally wounded, having lost their dominant arms. It is poignant, yet also beautiful, to see their bodies reflect their bond and the devastation it has caused both themselves and the world. Sasuke questions Naruto about why he continued to maintain their bond despite Sasuke's efforts to sever it. Naruto insists that Sasuke is his friend, prompting Sasuke to inquire about the meaning of friendship. Their conversation continues into dawn, where Sasuke, moved by Naruto's resolve and their shared experiences, laughs and admits defeat. Sasuke insists that Naruto use his Rinnegan eyes to release the infinite Tsukuyomi, a jutsu which has ensnared the world into a zombie-like state after his death. But Naruto urges him to live and work together with all ninja for a better future. Touched by Naruto's faith and belief in him and unable to hold back his emotions, Sasuke begins to cry, achieving, in a simple moment, the emotional release Sasuke has been desiring his entire life. Upon saving the world, Naruto receives congratulations on becoming a hero and potential future Hokage, while Sasuke decides to journey alone to atone for his sins. Although this is the final arc that is resolved in the show, I consider the pain arc the cathartic high point of the series because it is, ultimately, the release of the negative emotions originally established and built up throughout the series, as its conclusion affirms Naruto as a hero and future Hokage, beloved by those who rejected him.
Fact.
However,
It was at this point you
Naruto's
felt
journey
it.
is
He's
not
going.
complete, because
He's
although
up.
he has changed the minds of the people around him, he still needs to bring about the redemption of Sasuke.
That's why I
And he
kept you
must
going.
do so in the same ways.
Because right at that moment, you already knew he was the GOAT. It was kind of like you could have stopped watching. You could have stopped watching, dog. But you was like, nah, but wait, Sasuke.
the world from pain.
Sasuke. Sasuke.
Through love and mercy. Doing so, he saved the redemption of Sasuke, and he must do so in the same ways he saved the world from pain.
Someone drowned this
through
fella.
love and mercy. Doing so is the ultimate victory not just for Naruto.
You little shit. You made me say hard R for the first time in my life. I got timed out.
He must do so in the same ways he saved the world from pain, through love and mercy. Doing so is the ultimate victory not just for Naruto, but for the values and ideas he embodies. The idea that love and mercy can redeem any soul, no matter how far gone. And Naruto manages to do just that. Naruto brings Sasuke catharsis to completion through an unwavering love and merciful demeanor, ultimately saving his best friend from himself, expelling the greatest source of negative emotion in the entire series, Sasuke. Sasuke's redemption is a story
exposing the greatest negative emotion in the entire series. He really was. He was the true embodiment of pain. He was truly the Avenger, man. That's why it felt so good.
Pain, vengeance, and total darkness being exhumed by the unwavering, ever-working love of friendship. It's a beautiful moment of purification that we, as the audience, experience alongside Sasuke. These narrative arcs are far from the only ones built up and concluded in the show that hit the point of high emotional purification and resonance. Gaara's redemption, Sakura's journey of self-empowerment, and Shikamaru's journey to become a responsible leader are just a few of the other character arcs that bring about these incredible and earned emotional highs. The goal of this video is to demonstrate how the show has a consistent ability to use the struggles of the characters to build into moments of cathartic release in such a well-designed and archetypical manner that the narrative is impactful and resonant on individuals to this day. I am one of those individuals. I often watch different shows and naturally compare them to the nostalgia I have for Naruto. How similarly does it make me feel moments of an emotional high? Is it a similar feeling? How often do I feel it? Are these experiences in the narrative natural and earned, or forcefully contrived? How deeply am I touched by the values and the messages that bring about these feelings? Only in writing for this video did I truly come to understand what this show did in order to make it such a natural
the goat
point
in the
of
background, chat.
comparison in my life for
God,
other stories.
look at the goat. Look
Let
at
me
him.
know in the comments
Look at him.
what your favorite moment was from the show and how that moment made you feel. Also, if you have any other show recommendations which you think hit similar emotional highs, feel free to leave that recommendation in the comments as well. I really hope
Look
you
at the
enjoyed
goat's
this
dad.
and I'm looking forward to the next one with all of you.
Fucking shit, man. Fucking shit, man. That shit is good, dude. All right, chat.